Well, it's that time of year, and I've just upgraded to Vectorworks 2012 Architect, and I'm quite pleased. It's a nice looking upgrade. The palettes look more or less the same. Perhaps one or two of them are a little bit more well defined, um, and the basic palette looks more or less the same. Nothing really changed there, and the snaps of the attributes palette again exactly the same. One thing that is there, and you can see, I've just transferred, I've just loaded up an older drawing just to see what would happen. And this is an extension I'm doing for somebody, two old terraced houses being put up. But the interesting thing is, look at the background here. It's a sort of a light creamy colour. And I must admit, I'm not opposed to it. It does look rather nice. Gives a nice background to the drawing at design layer level. And I'm quite pleased with that. It took me a while to figure out where to go for it, but basically you go into Vectorworks preferences and you need to go into interactive, and down the bottom here there's a button which you can press, and you can see the backgrounds that need to be changed if you want to. I must admit, I'm not going to do anything. I quite like the backgrounds that they've given me for the time, but if you want to change them, that's where you go. The other things that I've had to do is go in and get my library sorted out, and what I had to do was there's my resources browser. Let's just drop that out of the way, and as you can see, I've got all my library now imported in. I've got my Vectorworks Steve's Bits, my big library, and I've now put that as a favourite on there, and I've had to upgrade it to 2012 as well, and that's working really fine. If you see that, I can go straight into it and I can see all of my library that I use and don't necessarily always import into a drawing as a standard. I think it makes it a bit too big, but they're all there, so I can use them if I want to. Go back to Untitled 6. I haven't saved this yet, so all that's been done. I have saved the old default that came with Vectorworks as an old default and redone my own, so that I've got everything that I want as the default loader. I have various clients who I ghost for, and I've put their drawing sheets and put them all up now, so they're all ready for me. So when I want to open a new drawing, it's either the default layer or it is one of my clients' drawing sheets that I use with their setup. So that's all done, and that's about it really for the time being. Big question is, what do you do about older jobs? And to be honest, I'm not going to do anything with them. If I've drawn them in 2011, and if you look down the bottom of the screen, you can see that I've got 2012, 2011, 2008 and 2009 Vectorworks all loaded up. Now, I do this purely because I don't particularly bother bringing up an old job unless it's absolutely necessary. I leave it in the version that I drew it in. So any new jobs will come up in 2012, and if I need to, then I will upgrade. Now, I happen to know that this particular job is going to be ongoing. It's only just started. We're in preliminary layouts at the moment, so I'm going to upgrade this one into 2012, but I think that's the only one at the moment. Anyway, thought you'd like that, just to see how I deal with the new Vectorworks 2012. I say the first thing is to import all the library that I particularly need in my default sheet, and as you can see, they're all there now. Not the full one, as I said, because I've got Steve's Bits with everything that I've ever saved as a library, and that's already there to be used. And all my little textures that I quite like, they've all now been imported in, and also my hatches where I use for roofing and for brickwork and blockwork. They're already done, and a nice woody grain one that I've got. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye.